Hello everyone, this is Sharika. I wanted to talk to you about my dog Tobie today. Say hi, Tobie. Say hi, Tobie. This is my dog Tobie. He and I met about 2 years ago at the Houston Humane Society where I adopted him. Um, I decided to adopt a dog instead of going out and purchasing a dog from a breeder or something like that because I know that there are a lot of stray dogs out there, a lot of dogs who don't get a chance to find a home. And so I really just wanted to make a difference. There's so many animals out there who are abandoned, who are abused, who are even injured, and they're out there waiting for forever homes. So I decided to be a part of the solution. And so about 2 years ago, he and I met, and at the time, I wanted a small dog. As you can see, he's not exactly a small dog. In my mind, I was thinking I was going to get a dog about 10 to 15 pounds, short-haired. Ideally, I wanted a min pin or I wanted a schnauzer, because my god sister, she has a min pin, and he is the cutest little thing. So that's what I kind of went in the shelter looking for. So as I'm walking around the Houston Humane Society, I see all these dogs of different breeds, of different sizes and everything. And so I got a chance to pick and choose which dog I wanted to personally interact with. They have this room where it's like a playroom where you get to sit with the dog for a few minutes, see how you react to him, see how he reacts to you. And so I went through about 4 or 5 dogs, all dogs who fit my description of little, 10 to 15 pounds, short hair, look like a schnauzer or a min pin or just some other dog. But I didn't realize at the time that those little dogs are really high energy. Oh my gosh. They bounce off the wall. They were barking all the time, running around. And this room we were in was only about, 6 feet long, 4 feet wide or something like that. I don't really remember. It was a small room. And so I didn't really find my match. And then I remember walking past Tobie maybe 2 or 3 times as I was looking for other dogs. And I remember how calm he was. He was just sitting there. He wasn't barking. He wasn't doing anything. And so before I left the society, I asked the person who worked there if I could spend some time with Tobie. So she brought Tobie into the room with me, and when he came in, he just walked right on in and sat down right beside me and just let me pet him. A few minutes later, he got up on the bench with me and sat there. He was just as calm, as sweet as he could be. I'm like, okay, I like this. He's nice and calm and quiet. He's not bouncing up and down and everything. And it looks like we were a good match with each other because he was immediately comfortable with me and I was immediately comfortable with him. And so I began the adoption process that day. So when I came home, that's when the adventures really began. Oh my gosh. Tobie has taught me so much in the almost 2 years that we've been together. But what I didn't realize when I adopted him is that he had obviously been abused. I don't think the Humane Society was aware of his history at the time. But my dog was scared of everything. When I say everything, everything. I mean, I took him for a walk one day, the stop sign, the octagon square sign, the octagon stop sign. He was scared that he stopped, he looked, and he went running across the street. I mean, even now, he's scared of balloons and ceiling fans and all that. It was just terrible. But one thing I would never forget, I had a box delivered here, and it was a box for a mirror that goes over the fireplace. And so it was a big box carried by a big man, and either Tobie's never seen this scene before, or maybe he's really scared of men. But as soon as my dog saw this big old man carry this big old box into my house, my dog took off running. I mean, he started running and jumping on top of furniture, jumping on my couch, my table, over on the end table where my lamp was. And the terrifying part about all this is when he was running, he was pooping at the same time. There was poop projectile coming out of his behind as he was running. Oh my goodness. I felt every emotion at that time. I was embarrassed, mortified, angry. Everything I could have felt at that moment, I did. And so after I got the guy out the house, I was able to catch Tobie because he didn't want to be caught. Caught him, put him in his kennel, and cleaned up and calmed down a little bit. I realized that he was really terrified. just looking in his eyes, and my heart broke because whatever happened to him in his past really must have done a number on him. And it was in that moment that I learned to be so much more compassionate, so much kinder, being more patient with him and with people that I encounter. Because just like Tobie, you never know what someone has gone through. You never know what their history is. You don't know what they went through yesterday. You don't know what they went through in their childhood. Someone may have a funky attitude with you this morning, but they could have just found out they're terminally ill last night, or they just lost their mother or their father, or they just lost their job. You don't know what people are going through. And so I learned to treat people with a whole lot more compassion and seek understanding instead of immediately reacting to somebody's bad attitude or bad ways towards me. So in the time period that Tobie has been in my life, it has been such a blessing and a lesson to me. And I will tell you this, animals, they really are God's gift to people here on earth. And I know dogs are known as man's best friend, but if you're not a fan of dogs, you're a fan of cats, that's great. But I would encourage you to go out and adopt an animal today. If your lifestyle and if your home and your heart is open and ready for a pet, I say do it. You never know how many adventures you're going to go on, and you never know how many lessons you're going to learn. But even if you're unable or your lifestyle does not support bringing a pet into your home, support your local humane society, support your local no-kill shelter, and donate time, donate food. They need food. Donate your money. Support these shelters because they do a great work that often goes unnoticed. So support them in any way you can. But I will tell you this, Tobie, he is my fur baby. He has become a part of my life, and I love him to death. And I want you guys to experience that as well. So this is all I have for you today, and Tobie's back here. Say bye, Tobie. Come on. See, look at the camera. He's being shy now. I guess he just wants to rest. This is how he is. He just lays around. He's so calm. He just likes to watch TV with me. So, but anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Say bye, Tobie. Okay, he has an attitude now. All right. Bye.